Hey, what's
Don't
up,
do it.
y'all? What'd you say? Don't do it.
Don't
No, this
do
is
it.
episode 50 of the People's Podcast, man. We made a milestone. It's been a whole year we've been doing this. What we're gonna be talking about? We got a plethora. What do you say? How you say plethora? Plethora?
Plethora.
Plethora
Plethora.
of topics. One being
Don't you
the
ever sound that word out like that and miss
I,
it.
hey, that's like me. Hey,
As
Mella,
in real
Mella,
life,
just chill, Mella.
You
the
disappoint me.
dog.
I know.
That
Hey,
attempt was
but like we're
poor.
talking about the emails, the Fauci emails. We talking about the new virus that landed in Michigan. I discussed that too. It's a bad virus. But good news about it is it can't be passed human to human, and I'll get into that. And then also, what's the definition of a man of value? That's the last topic.
A high value man.
High value man. I
Low
got it. I
value
know.
will be
I
I
know.
have
value.
another term. I got another term for it, but I mean, let's just go with
We
it.
gonna go with the flow, and
No.
yes. Okay, that is awesome. Okay, one thing I wanted to say about some people didn't know who Dr. Fauci is. He is actually he's
He's Dr.
physician
Kevorkian's
scientist,
brother.
physician scientist. That's how y'all put it, though. I mean, he is a
Absolutely.
physician scientist, immunologist, and he's a chief advisor to the president of medical stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, he has some emails put out, and for the record, y'all know those emails weren't leaked or nothing, right?
They what?
They was not leaked.
No. Somebody wouldn't got them through the.
Freedom of Information Act.
Yeah. So he wasn't trying to hide anything. The man is
Exactly.
like, he's been very transparent.
He's been transparent the whole entire time. It's just that
And
the
his-
people so fucking dumb.
Yeah. His
Exactly.
transparency
So
has
this
been.
is this. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, this is not like news because people that paid attention knew that he was around and knew and had certain levels of knowledge. But the thing is, though, it's crazy how right wing news is some people pushing it, some people not saying a word. There's no in between. There's no in between. Somebody's pushing the shit out of it, and somebody's not speaking on it at all. And when you know, you
Okay.
know.
Right.
And then for his position, that's not only his position. That's not his only position. He makes more money than the president. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah, he's the head of the
It's something else he does though. But you're right.
infectious control.
Yes.
And
CDC.
no, not the whole CDC. He's in charge of a whole division that he's been. The man is 80 years old. Okay, y'all, let's get that understood. And he's been doing this. He's called the leading expert in infectious control and pandemic and
Yeah, I didn't write it down or nothing, but yeah, you're right. He has that.
widespread viruses. I just got abreast to it this morning when you guys sent me the topic and I went and looked. But I mean, in plain sight, the man has been always transparent about what's what. He wanted to push the narrative of wearing masks and basically was told to stand down or don't put it out there like that.
Right, but the truth comes out, and for one, it was a lab, and it was kind of funded by us too. It was a lab. It started in a lab, and they have labs all over Texas, all in China that do that type of thing. They weaponize viruses. So this might have been, yeah, it's a weaponized virus, man-made, and
I've been saying that.
And then it's look, this is a different read today, y'all. But
No, that's her.
I've been saying no. I'm so pissed that in plain sight.
Yeah. So I'm aware of certain things. So they have laboratories of weaponized viruses, which I'm pretty sure is against the Geneva Convention.
Of course.
And they had okay. So it started in a virus. It started in a lab, and then 3 workers got sick. They sent them to the hospital, but you have to realize they didn't have a protocol for corona. When you go to the hospital, they sent them home with corona-like symptoms.
With flu-like symptoms, they
Well, yeah,
diagnosed.
flu-like, or where they diagnose it or whatever. So they figure
Well,
like,
the
okay,
coronavirus is a flu.
it's a certain strain. Yeah, um, 19 COVID-19 COVID 2019 pretty much is what it means. But
Yeah, that when it dropped, 2019.
yeah,
Well, that's when I first got it.
and I think everybody did around that time, honestly.
Anywhere
Yeah.
between October to about January.
I caught it in November.
See, yeah, and then one of the people that were sick, his wife died from it. And
Mm.
then you think like that's the real outbreak right there, and it started to
Mm-hmm.
spread. They mutated it already as it was. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
exactly what it is. So once they mutated it and it went further than it spread, it was more aggressive. It was easier to ingest into your system and stuff like that.
Mm.
And then there was a cover up for them not mentioning that around that time. And then another thing, travel wasn't banned or anything like that. So people were coming and going. Some people being characters, I'm gonna say characters, carriers, not even knowing they have it and spreading it.
Right.
You know. And then a second thing is people actually thinking masks help. If you sick and you already got it, that's the only way it's gonna help.
Actually,
Other than that, drop.
I had already said the mask make that shit worse. The more
Yeah.
you wear that
And
mask, the
then
more
when
you
you're
bring
wearing
it
a
down
mask
to
and you're not sick, and you are sick, it's gonna hurt you regardless because it's like breathing in carbon monoxide. And then I noticed the difference because I passed out. I mean, well, almost passed out and stuff. I get weak and stuff like that too. Like I gotta go step outside away from people to
lightheaded.
breathe. That's not natural. And for a doctor to actually do that, it's I don't understand it. Maybe it's the well ventilated place. Maybe it's a well air. But for them to say doctors do it, I have to figure that shit out.
Yeah, I don't. But you know what? They have to change. I don't know. I don't know what their protocol is. I'm not even gonna speak on it
Me
because
neither.
I would be like, it would be like TV Land. I'm reporting from Grey's Anatomy, and I don't know shit about shit.
Right, and they do their researches like from doctors. I
Stat.
would
Not
assume
with you
or some
tonight,
shit.
dog.
Girl, stat.
No,
That's all
I
I know.
cannot.
Mhm.
You silly as hell tonight.
Or give me some
Pulmonary
CCs or something.
embolism.
Give me 10 CCs of such and such.
Stat.
Stats.
I don't know how they do it, but like even when they do those long
That
surgeries,
Not
must
with
be a
you.
doctor's version of expeditiously.
girl.
Expeditiously.
This on a roll
If Joe
tonight.
Clark was a doctor, give me
Oh
10
my
CCs
God.
of expeditiously. Get an IV in this victim. He jumped. He tried to kill himself.
It's not
Go
crack,
ahead.
don't you?
Right.
You want the IV in, don't you? It has antibiotics in it. Good sort of system. It'll hydrate you too.
Oh my God. You sound like his ass now.
But it's the point to be made, though. That's you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, another thing, like masks don't work. Like you can get droplets in, it's not gonna protect you from getting it. It'd be more courteous if you had it, and you shouldn't be out and about. But it's for other people though.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna put this out here because Dr. Fauci was so transparent and he was trying to tell us, and he was deemed as trying to work against the president, you know, like debunking everything that he said. But for real, if we was paying attention to him, we'd have been masked up by 2018.
True.
That's when we were supposed to be masked up by 2018. They already knew it was coming. They knew that the mistake had happened, and it wasn't in 2019 that the shit actually happened. The infection took place in 2017. Obama was told.
Because Obama had said that, like the only thing he was scared of.
They had a whole
And
layout.
he said he made them stop doing
And that's
those
when Bill
testing
Gates
and
walked
stuff.
away
And
from
like, what are y'all doing this
Microsoft.
shit for? Weaponizing viruses?
Yeah.
And that's
He was
when
like,
Bill
what's the
Gates
reason
walked
for that?
away from Microsoft and started putting all his money towards the viruses and shit.
Yeah, but you know, okay, so the corona, they must have tried to revamp that because that has been
around forever now.
Yeah, so they must have
No,
revamped
it was revamped in the lab. They made it more aggressive and more
right.
contagious.
And we should have been masked up in 2018. And the
Because
thing
low
that
key, our
Go ahead,
animals have been
I feel
getting
social
shots
distance
for
no more
corona.
life anyway.
Huh?
Hey, look, Rick, this is a bittersweet moment. You know that, right?
I
What
said
he
I've been
say?
social distancing all my life.
Uh, I ate my clay patties. I know I ain't about to be dying off of this shit.
Man, if you ate a fish out of Ford Lake, you ain't dying no time soon from shit. Not
Shut the hell up.
shit.
Not
I'm dead
shit.
serious. Like,
If you ever
Walk around here
eat
like
a
the
chop
toxic
suey on
Avenger.
Michigan Ave, you ain't gonna die from nothing.
if you just went into yours hotel and slept, nothing else, you
Oh
are immune
no! What you
to
say? You
any
got a
fucking thing.
resistance.
Just went in there and just went to sleep. You are good for life. You're vaccinated.
Oh
Man.
my God, that is
No,
too
but you know
funny.
too, they've been giving our animals a shot, the corona shot, since we've been having animals, since our animals been going and getting vaccines.
Absolutely,
too.
absolutely. You're absolutely right about
Well,
that.
you know, the crazy part about that is what pissed me off the most is that we know that children are the carriers of a lot of cooties.
Like when they first years of school, when they're around all them other kids and stuff,
Yeah,
yes, they shuffling
I'm
germs
almost
around.
positive. I'm almost positive that the widespread and how quickly and how was due to kids because we didn't have to mask them up.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And
And they
then
was still going
just
to
to bring
school.
it back to what Deborah was saying about people, animals having corona and stuff, it's possible to transfer that from human to animal, which is going to slide me into the
Somebody
next
fucked the
topic.
monkey.
Shut the
You know
fuck
what?
up.
Oh, that's deep. That's deep. We should get into
Somebody
that too.
fucked the monkey. Ain't that a bitch?
That is
You
deep.
know what? That
Hey,
might
but
tie into some shit. But go
my
ahead.
my neighbor, they cat takes depression pills. You know they use the same pills as humans.
Dooley, go to hell,
Yep.
you and your neighbor.
No, I'm serious.
Okay,
I'm
you,
serious.
your neighbor, the
Deborah,
cat, and them
Deborah,
fucking depression pills,
Deborah,
dog.
can you help me out?
Most antibiotics is
Like
the
you go in the
same
house,
as
the
what
cat be
they
like,
give being an animal.
meow. He don't chase the
Dog,
cat anymore. Like, meow. He doesn't do anything. He just be like living there in the window, like meow.
cause y'all done gave him some damn lithium, man.
He just don't want to do it no more. He don't have it in him to do it. Like he got all type of catnip, got
Oh my
floppy
God.
fishes and everything. He just don't have it in him no more.
You
Just like
know what?
meow.
No, Mila, go
You,
to bed. Go
your
to bed.
neighbor, that goddamn kitty, and them fucking depression. What the damn cat takes? Celexa.
It takes I want to say it's something that's normal that people take, but it just be like, he just like meow, like you hungry?
Xanax.
You hungry, kitty? Meow, meow, no.
That's what the
I think
cat
you slip
do.
words in too, like I don't care.
Oh my God, I cannot deal with this shit.
I cannot either.
They actually divulged that information. And told you that their cat takes depression pills.
Yeah, and one Christmas, he was like, fuck all them balls, fuck the tree, and made a fucking dent in that bitch. And that's a big ass fucking cat. It was like a big dent in the fucking tree. He was laying there like, say something. It was presents
Oh
under
my
there, everything.
God.
And he did not move. He did not move.
He was gonna have
He wouldn't even
a
let the kids get their
psychotropic.
presents for Christmas. It was like, it was bad. It was all bad. Like, oh, I got this. Wow. Like,
They is
disturbing him.
protesting taking that damn antidepressant.
Laying in
Oh
the
my
fucking tree.
God, I'm over it. I done heard it damn all. I
Okay,
heard it
but
all.
that-
Are they
that's-
white?
Yeah. Okay. But okay, I'm gonna keep going. My next subject is
Put
this
that
new
cat on
virus.
the damn ayahuasca.
Hey, this new virus. It's the hantavirus. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, man.
Hello,
we
y'all.
can't get back.
Hey guys.
You know
Hey,
she
guys.
had to be the one to say that shit, right?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to keep it going. Yeah.
That's the
I'm
white
with it.
people. Hey,
And
where
we're
Earl at?
going. I'm
Hey,
trying to
Earl,
go.
that's the white people shit, ain't it?
Hey. Oh my God.
Hey, white people shit.
Oh man.
Hey, bro.
What up, though?
Hey,
My
bro.
bad. I am out of sleep.
Cause let me just say this. I'm half white, but I'm still not about to put my animals on no goddamn fucking.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well. Yeah, all right.
Hey, if you knew the suicide rate of cat, if you knew the suicide rate of cat,
Man, I swear.
After
Like
what?
you never
Time
know.
number
You
9.
never
Don't
know.
they come equipped with like nine free lives or some shit
I
like that?
No, they'll all go out the window. Once
that
they
cat must be
diagnosed
on his last
and they get a
life.
prescription. Like I see somebody at CVS, like I want to get Maddox. I'm here to get Maddox antidepressant pills.
Dog, no.
We have an upcoming family event coming up.
This shit.
Oh
horrible.
my God.
And the cat just be looking at you like look at you and just like make some type of noise. I can't explain it, but it's like
it's the
that's how it sounds. But cats make funny noises though. Is what I'm
they
saying.
do.
They make the weirdest
Wow.
noises.
It was a
sounds like
depressed wow for me though.
I'm
yeah, it
dead.
was like why? I'm like, damn, what is this cat going on? Then
You
one time he was laying in the
something
Christmas
new.
tree and he was like, shoot me. And I was like, what? And I was like, what does this cat say? I'm thinking I'm hearing stuff.
Do the voice again.
Shoot me. and I didn't get it though. Like it was like more so like, let me see if he gonna say it again. You know how you think you heard something but didn't hear it? No, he said that shit. He was like,
He said, shoot me. Like,
yeah,
no.
yeah, like shoot me. And they were like, oh man, you all right? We'll see you later. Toodles. They didn't want him to die, but he was miserable as fuck.
Simba, come here.
Oh my God. Poor cat.
And then that's my segue into the next subject. It's the hantavirus. First case of it, it's a virus passed from rodents to people.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And the first case was in Washtenaw County.
Oh hell no.
Right, but it
so
was somebody.
Mice and raccoons and shit.
Rodents. If a raccoon is in a rodent family, then yeah. But rats and stuff like that, like you get it from their droppings, their saliva, their urine.
Yeah.
It can be passed that way, or inhaling some of that stuff is passed that way. Like if you're cleaning out, she was cleaning out a vacant building where rats was in. And she parted it that way. But the thing about it is, it's not passed. It can't be passed from human to human. Only rodent to human.
Okay,
That's
so
weird.
It's a respiratory. But the thing is, though, y'all gotta think about it. I did my research. I think it's a respiratory. It fucks with your respiratory system.
So was the rodent.
Hey, ironic. That's what I'm saying.
They're gonna be calling this a mutation of that shit or something.
How did they find this out? That the rodents got it.
Well, it's something common in the rodents. You know, they studied that. That's where the bubonic plague started from.
Yeah.
Rodents. You know what I'm saying? But that thing, it went from human to human after the rodents. But my
question is this. My question for you is this. I get it that, by design or however,
or whoever
these things already. Yeah, these things already have this disease embedded in them.
They have legs.
Yeah. So my thing is like, how did they know to test for this new virus?
Because it has a name for it already. It's the hantavirus, and actually it has two names before it. It sounds Spanish, but
how did they know to look for it in this patient?
Well, they did the blood test or whatever, and then they also went and tracked like where were you, what is your job, what is your occupation, and then
because that almost sounds like how if you look in it used to be remember when there was the paper, the physical paper newspaper.
Yeah.
They used to have ads in there for test subjects or anybody wanting to make $300 to do a case study, blah, 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 blah. That sounds like
been testing motherfuckers for the Rona.
Yeah, but that sounds like that one case that showed up. You know that the University of Michigan is a teaching school. It's also a laboratory. Yeah. That sounds like they tested to see if the hospital could pick that up. They probably already gave it to him.
In my back research, they also connected that to like during the pandemic, expect all rodents to be more aggressive and stuff like that in finding food and stuff.
Rodents?
Like that. Rodents, yeah.
Like mice and shit. Like, I mean, I get it because like my backyard is a cornfield. So when they get to chopping down all them, harvesting their crops and stuff, like I literally have to have around my house, like I call Orco and get these boxes around my house just so it doesn't come through.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. And then the people that actually can't afford stuff, like they live around, I grew up around rats and roaches. I mean, and sadly in today's day that people still grow up around that type of shit. But in that demographic of the people that do, they're susceptible to that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like a target still, or you can't win for losing.
Right. No, I completely understand. So
So,
that's why I say, like, by design, this has been released in this area just to see if it's going to catch fire or if it can be passed on. I think
but
that
2
nowadays,
days into it, I got the news of it, and it's Washtenaw County though too. And this is from a major source I got it from.
well, I thought you were talking about the mosquito thing.
No, not at all.
The only reason why I say that is because now it's not physical warfare on people. It's viruses and airborne and germs and
Exactly.
in the crops that
That's
these
another way to
farmers are on.
legally do it, though. Mass
Yeah.
genocide.
Yeah, so they're
And
making
it's
so they're
mass,
trying to
but it's
depopulate
inconspicuous.
this.
Deborah, you're right about that.
What?
It's genocide, but it's hidden kind of.
Yeah,
Exactly,
it
because
is.
it's not. You got to think about it. The stuff that they've been doing with 9/11, Sandy Hook, and all that, we didn't caught on to that kind of stuff now. We're over that kind of stuff. We know what's fake, like with the Las Vegas shooting, the Orlando shooting, all that kind of shit. We're woke to that kind of shit. So now they looking at it like we got to take it to another level where they're not going to suspect it. So if we do it with like foods, cancers, viruses, and stuff like that, they're not going to think that we could pinpoint and stuff like that, and then we're not going to be smart enough to know the difference.
Right, but the
But
thing
when there's
is though that
scientists out here telling us, like, you're trying to tell us that it's not airborne and stuff like that, or that it's airborne, but then the scientists are telling us that it dies the minute it gets into the air. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
it's like, make it make sense. Like, they don't. They're full of shit.
the thing is though, people gotta understand, like, it's the have-nots, the people that actually do research and look into stuff for yourself. The self-taught and do your own research, that's always key, because some people go along with everything somebody say. They have a leader and they listen to them and that's it. Which sounds it sounds very stupid to me, because like in modern day society, I'm not gonna listen to nobody that doesn't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I get that, but at the same time, that's why way back then, many moons ago, they created this conspiracy theorist. And they put a black mark on a conspiracy theorist because somebody's seen something that was actually factual.
And the messed up part is they're dead once it's really factual.
Right. Well, shit, I really believe it's factual. And there's a lot of people that died from it. You know, when the first person that said that there's aliens, we are not the only species.
Mm-hmm.
That's, you know, utterly impossible to me.
Anytime they tell you the CIA invented the term Central Intelligence Agency, that should tell you enough about it right there.
COINTEL,
Dirty
right.
motherfuckers. Dirty motherfuckers. They
Those was the ones that dropped off the cocaine in the late 70s, early
or
80s.
stopping the ships in Chicago, stopping the trains in Chicago.
Hello, how y'all doing?
All right,
LA get trains full of guns.
Can y'all see my picture? I'm sorry, Abdul.
Yeah, I want to be there.
It's the
I
beach.
see the picture. Yeah, it's nice. It looks real nice.
No, I'm saying, can y'all see me? Like,
No,
I can't.
We can't see you.
I don't understand why is this? I guess I'm on my work computer, so I guess they don't let us. I guess.
Video.
Is that a green screen?
No, it's like a palm trees and.
No, I'm saying
stuff.
green screen. You got to put something green behind you, like a towel or green something behind you for you to blend in with it.
Oh, okay. Well, I ain't gonna do all that.
Yeah. It works. If you got a green screen for real, it actually looks nice. You couldn't tell the difference, but you know, some people half-ass it, and you know, if they head be upside down or half their face be showing, or they have a head with no neck, shit like that though. But
okay.
That's a nice ass screen though. I would use that. Be like, yeah, man, I'm not in the area. I can't come to work.
Right, like I'm on the beach or something.
Yeah, I'm on the beach. I'm on the beach. That's how you gotta say it. I'm on the beach. All right.
Okay, so I kind of like chime
in
in like on the back end of the conversation. I think I know what you guys were talking about, but just to reiterate, Jamela, can you just reiterate a little bit? I think that was you talking right.
It's Jamila.
Jamila, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I just get everybody's name wrong. I called Deborah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
okay.
okay.
She's like, she don't play that shit either.
No, everybody do that. That's why I wasn't even tripping. I wasn't even mad at it.
But it's okay. I don't get like that when people mispronounce my name or call me Dooley. You know, I hate that dearly.
Dooley.
Fuck that.
Right. Hey, Dooley.
Fuck that.
New
Fuck
deadly
that.
virus in Michigan, and what is a
All the
high value
animosity.
male?
Well, no,
Right,
I was
you hear
born
that?
Abdul
Yeah.
Akbar Mustafa
Fuck that.
Matulu Geronimo Pratt Mumia Abu Jamal Harris.
You,
What?
yeah,
English, please?
concentration.
Yes, okay. Yeah, exactly. Y'all gonna simplify my shit to Dooley?
Dooley is cute.
Murder for Jesus. My name means slave of God. It was like Dooley, little guy, little shoe shine for Jesus. That's it.
Shit, I'm the only person she better be getting in the car with.
Hey, but Rick, I want you to chime in on this. I did my research very well,
And then I'm coming to you up from. I'll get her first, and then I'm coming to touch your
what is
damn
a
throat.
high value male?
That's why you can't get in. You better give
I know the difference. I know what it is. I know what
Listen,
it
keep
is. I'm
on
very
talking,
convicted.
and
I'm holding my ground to this shit.
Yeah, up into this building.
I mean, you don't have. It's not a bad thing. You gotta understand that. It's not a bad thing,
y'all.
Rick.
Sorry, I had a sidebar. That was so unprofessional.
It's
But
all good. Well, shoot, we unprofessional. We not professional.
Yeah,
We get that.
I try to
We
think
are.
about
It's time and a place for
Don't
everything.
nothing about the People Podcast say professionalism.
Exactly. We the people.
You know what?
Everybody ain't suit and tie.
You vagabonds might not be professional, but I am.
Right.
Well, you messed that up now, so you one of us.
You call us a vagabond?
Vagabonds. That means a guy that walks around homeless with a stick with his clothes in it. Really? And we're not supposed to know this. We're not supposed to know this. I am insulted, and I shouldn't be. You are pure Eva.
Let me tell y'all. Let's reiterate some things. We were talking. Did y'all go back over it, Sister Johnson? We was talking about how this new virus can be passed from rodent to human and not human to human. So I was trying to figure out and ask, like, how did they know that this one case, how did they know to look for this type of virus? And I said, basically, it seems to me that it's a, you know how they have those people, they put in ads to see if somebody wants to be a part of a case study or what have you. I said that one case that they figured out was that virus was probably somebody from that case study that actually got sick and not part of the control group. So now we have this breakout of this virus that can be passed on from rodent to human or what have you.
Where did the source come from?
The source came from Complex Magazine, which is a highly think source. And you can go on ABC News, you can go on CNN, you go to any local news, and it tells you this. And it's actually 2 days old now. You can go on there, the source tells you, and then it's pretty much cut clear and dry. Like, I mean, and the case, they actually gave you the case. It's a female that was in Washtenaw County that actually got it. It was cleaning abandoned or someone left out vacant. It was cleaning somewhere vacant, and there was evidence of rodents there, and that's how she got it.
Oh, well, hell, they might as well shut down the whole ass then, because this...
And that's what I was saying, too. And that's another thing I was saying, too. Like, remember, I was saying, like, people grew up with rats and roaches. They wrote rats and roaches all around them now. You know, and that's the thing. But it's only one case.
And you a nasty motherfucker if you grow up around here around roaches.
Hey, look, I said this. Did you miss that, Earl? I was like, in 2021, is people still dealing with rats and roaches?
Okay. I'm trying to find.
And then another thing, it might be a part of your environment. You could be the cleanest person ever. It'd be roaches coming through your wall socket.
You a nasty motherfucker.
Go through your wall socket.
If you live in an apartment complex or a townhouse and one unit got roaches, y'all all got roaches.
Everybody
exactly. That's why I said it'd be a roach coming through your old light sockets and shit like that, your wall socket. You could be the cleanest person ever. Doesn't matter.
None whatsoever.
But I want to get into this conversation. I know Mila, she wanted to talk about it. It's a high value male, and what do you call him?
A bitch ass nigga.
No, do your research. Do your research. That's just way far from what the fuck. Like,
What
I would consider you a high value male.
Who?
Like, of the definition, like, yeah, by definition, yeah. You gotta stick around for this. Stick around for this. What do you call it?
Okay, so I really want to know the definition. What is the now textbook definition of a high value man? Because this didn't come in.
Okay. Well, it's a male that's always positive, knows he can get stuff accomplished and get things done if he put his mind to it, and knows. No. See.
No,
y'all got it mixed up.
Start over. You said what?
All right, I wrote it down too. Is a positive and let me see.
God damn it.
Is very positive and he can be or do or have anything he wants that he puts his mind to and doesn't do negativity.
Ain't that what we teach our kids?
Yes, that's a high value male. Nothing wrong with that, is it?
At all, because that should be a grown man. That should be the term
It should
for a
be
grown
as long as
man.
he taught that way. So that's a high value male. Now we do see the opposite though, don't we?
Yeah.
So there's a contrast. So when people say stuff like that, you got to think about it. People don't know the understanding before they bash somebody like that. Ricky, you feel me?
No. I disagree.
And I said something just to stir people up earlier on Facebook.
I mean, as adults, we all got things that we supposed to be doing and taking care of, like, responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the first and foremost. Like, everybody know that they gotta pay bills. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that in order to have a roof over your head. I would hope that everybody know if you got seeds in this world that you're supposed to take care of and provide for your kids, and you're supposed to put more into them than just fucking tablets and video games and TV and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a high value male.
What?
Yeah.
And to add to that though, they can anything that they get into, anything is possible. They put their mind to, they can do whatever they want.
That's called having ambition.
High value male. Or I would trust y'all to do your own research too.
I mean, well, it sounds like we all just throwing out. Hold on, Earl, right quick. It sounds like everybody just throwing out their own opinion of it, right quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Earl.
I want to know what the hell do Kevin Samuels be talking about? This nigga with all this money.
Don't stop.
That's exactly what he's talking about.
Now everybody not gonna be multi-millionaires or 100,000-aires. So I'm not gonna say that every you gotta have
what's the most you accomplished while putting your mind to something? What is the most thing you did while putting your mind to it? And I tell people, male, female, or whatever you put your fucking mind to, you're gonna do it. Period.
Let me tell y'all something. Kevin Samuels, just like Oprah Winfrey, they targeted the weak-minded rich people, and they catered to their prejudice, and their prejudice is poor people or anybody under their weight class.
Exactly.
He catered to men that make a lot of money that are out here moving and shaking. Most of these men feel like women should bow down to them, or women should be, the submissive, and whatever they say go. And if they choose to date you, you should be quiet and do this. This is what Kevin Samuels, his audience, is very.
That's like going back to like those old school, you know what I'm saying, type of ways. I mean, at the end of the day, no matter how y'all try to cut it, man and woman ain't gonna never be equal.
We're not equal. We are balancers. We are balancers. That's why there is a
yin and the yang, right?
Yeah, that's why. But see, this is the reason why a man needs a woman and a woman needs a man. But once again, you will never hear a man saying that he don't need no woman.
Sorry.
Somebody hear women saying that shit.
We want to get everybody up to speed. I'm sorry. We were talking about the definition of a man of value. That's it.
Don't call it what it is. Don't say man of value. Say high value man, like they putting it out there.
High value man. High value man. Okay.
Right.
But damn,
Because first of all, let's get
What
it
about
straight.
it?
Because a man of value is very much different than a high value man. Now, high value means that's what you're calling yourself. A man of value is somebody that we see that has assets, that is bringing something and comfort into the home, our home, his surroundings, anywhere, bringing value to it. A high value.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, but in what society? Because we have ain't shit people. And Tamara, can you go ahead and chime in? You want to say something?
Hey, Tamara.
She got her mic on.
Turn on your mic.
I really don't know how to do the Zoom stuff because normally I'm just in court and I don't say nothing. So with Jamila or whatever, what she was saying. I mean, she pretty much said it. I mean, and
what's up, girl?
Now what's going on?
Now you can speak. You can talk freely. Fuck them.
It's all good. It's Mila though, so she all good. You got Mila pass. I've been waiting for Mila pass forever.
I've been waiting for Mila pass.
That's I've been knowing her for so long. We go back to whoa.
What was that? Kindergarten and first grade?
Kindergarten, girl.
Okay.
Bring me a bag, please.
So we just having reunions on the podcast and stuff. No, I was just playing. But yeah, this has been a great uplifting episode, though. It got people in their feelings. It did get people in their feelings, though. It's something to be said.
So why I got your attention, and Jamila, why I got your attention, I love your growth, sis. Every time I see you, I just love it. You understand?
I love you too, baby. Thank you. You too as well. And stay in that fight, baby. I see you out here.
Positivity is a must out here in these streets and shit. Rick been very quiet. I wanted him to actually have more to say, but he's looking like he lost a dog in a fight, though. So
not at all. I was just letting people speak. But I mean, if you want to get back into
too, I just need to know what I'm talking about before I speak. That's all.
It come down to basic gender roles. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knowing they role in that position. Like, here's the thing about it. Most men, they want their woman to be submissive to them. But if you're not a leader, you can't lead yourself. You have no self-direction. You ain't doing shit with yourself. How the fuck you expect your woman to follow in behind you and she looking at you like, nigga, you lost?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So she not gonna want to. Like,
it depends
you
on the
making
age.
motherfucking $10 an hour, your girl making 20, and she like, nigga, you supposed to be in step your game up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even necessarily so much about money, because at the end of the day, you can have a better job than me, don't make you a better person than me. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that shit. Motherfuckers put so much value on fucking money. That shit's a piece of paper. It don't really matter. Do we need it? Yes.
But that's people that validate themselves with money. That's people who use money as validation. That's people who use money to make themselves feel happy or look clean or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody walks around here in today's day and be like,
you can't take that shit with you, and you can't instill that in nobody.
But see, what you got to remember is, in the Black community, the role between the man and the woman was reversed from fucking Jim Crow, fucking Willie Lynch, slavery, all that.
They say that, but you
got
can't.
Public aid and shit like that. Women, a lot of, I ain't gonna say all women, but you know the type that lean on that shit.
If you ain't, but it's been that way for so long, and if a nigga ain't doing what he's supposed to do, a woman have no choice but to get out there and get it. You see what I'm saying? Whether it's child support,
exactly, but that's why I be talking about with feminism right there. Black women since day one ain't had no choice but to go out there and get it. But at the same time, y'all got to remember that y'all position was elevated above ours by default, and it's got a lot of women out here masculine as hell, thinking that they the man, they the leader of the house, this, that, and the third. Now,
but how can you?
Hold on.
Go ahead. Let him finish.
I ain't knocking no woman that's independent. I mean, personally, I want a woman that can get out there and go get it. But to be honest, if my woman got to work 24/7, my family structure is going to suffer because that woman is not at home to help take care of them kids.
Talk to him.
Like everybody got a position in it. You know what I'm saying? The woman's position just as important as the man's, but
it is.
If
a nigga run up out, and then not only did you run out, but you got babies in this household, you got babies in that household. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna do what the hell they have to do for themselves.
That completely. I understand that completely.
That's understandable, but see, that's the problem right there. Like, okay, in the black community, polygamy has always been a thing. Men have always had multiple women, but here's the thing about that. You don't have multiple women and multiple families if you can't provide for them children.
Exactly.
Period. You got to be able to provide for them wives, and you got to be able to provide for them kids. If you can't do that, you ain't got no business out here having 10, 15, 16 kids.
Right. And let me explain something too.
10 men think how you just think. Only 1 out of every 10 men. So think about that.
Where's your statistics to back that up?
It ain't no statistic. I'm looking at it. It's homeless bitches all in my apartment building. It's bitches motherless.
And that's what she see. That's accurate though. You gotta remember that too, Rick.
Because another thing too,
I'm looking at it right now. It's 1,000 bitches here. Exactly. They all got babies.
I ain't gonna say that she wrong, but I ain't gonna say 1 out of every 10 niggas is.
It's just a number. It's just a number that was thrown out. And then another thing I want to put out there, if a woman wants to be submissive, she will. And then another thing, like,
no.
Listen, I'm not done.
Yeah. Well, you need to not say that. You need to retract that statement.
I'll retract that and say this: some people want to be that person, and they haven't met that person.
Let me say this before I forget, because I got that head injury and I'm not trying to forget. On God, I want to piggyback off of Rick real quick. It goes back with how he said a lot of the women are acting masculine and all that kind. It goes with political injustice like we talked about before. You got to think about it. They've created a structure to the point where the black woman can have her own house and she could take care of her kids and do what she needs to do for her kids as long as that father is not in the household.
Right.
Then not only on top of that, hold on. With that father not being in the household, a lot of us don't take a second to step back and think how that makes the father feel when he actually really wants to be there. So now he says, now I have to go out here and get it any kind of way. And if he doesn't have a proper education, he's going to turn to the streets, the only thing that he knows. So then it comes to the point where you become so structured on that street life that you lose sight of what real relationships are like. And then you want us to follow, but once again, you're not leading us with nothing but bullshit into a grave or to a fucking prison cell away from our children.
Listen.
At the end of the day, we are left. Hold on. We are left.
If a nigga leave a bitch with a baby, what's she supposed to do? Put her baby out? What's she supposed to do? Put the baby out because you left? Or is she supposed to get up and go get a motherfucking job?
We're not talking about men just up and leaving, which does happen a lot. But also, if you want to put it that way, how many women actually push their man out their house?
Oh my goodness. You can push a man out the house, but she didn't push you away from your child.
They push him out because
she didn't push you away from your child, though. Telling you to get the fuck out has nothing to do with how you provide for her and a child.
Hold on, say that again.
A female putting a nigga out the house, pushing him away, whatever the case, has nothing to do with how that man should interact in his child life afterwards.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay, that's true. Now that makes more sense.
That's true.
That makes more sense too. But here you got to remember though, you got fucked up baby mamas that won't let that man see that child because they mad and bitter. And then you got either there's one or two ways with the nigga. Either he just a bum or he mad that he can't have that woman, so he don't want to deal with that child. And you got a lot of that shit going on.
And as a 34-year-old woman, I'm here to say, if you can't look at a motherfucking nigga and tell he ain't shit right then and there, then you got a problem of your own.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's not true.
No, at this age, if you didn't get it already,
okay, first of all, we have to understand that the way that some men are, okay, it's not their fault, guys. How some of these men end up, you got to realize you got to go to the root of the problem.
Not her fault for believing that though. Like it's not her fault. She don't know us like that. Like we all positivity over here. Like, and I can imagine the shit you've been through and shit like that.
Experience what she done seen, or
I'm not negative or nothing. The only two people on this live that know me right now is Rick and Earl. Them the only two people that can speak for me. And it's not that I'm negative or anything. I'm the most positive bitch you ever know. You can ask Rick. I'm the most positive. Okay, I had a dad in my motherfucking life, so because of that, it makes me submissive. It makes me good to a nigga. It makes me extra nice to my nigga. You see what I'm saying? So everybody got different experiences. I don't care. If your ass pushing motherfucking 40, you should know better. You should know better.
Well, absolutely not. I disagree with that. I disagree. You have not, you and I have not hit the same milestones at the same age. At 18, we were probably doing two different things. When you turn 18, you didn't hit the milestone that I hit. When you turn 30, you weren't at the milestone that I was at. And you know, and vice versa. So you can't say that by the time you're 40, you should know this, that, and the third. What about a 40-year-old virgin?
Yeah,
and at the end of the day,
it's very rare.
And that's where I'm at with my life. So anybody say shit about me.
I don't know any 40-year-old virgins or anything like that.
I put that out there as I'm gonna sum it up for everybody like this. Only thing any of us know is what our own two eyes have seen. So you can't
felt. Yeah. So you can't generalize a statement and say that by 40 you should know this, that, and the third.
You should have an idea.
No, absolutely not. Because you have.
I mean, you should know. If you don't know yourself,
that's my opinion. That's my opinion.
If you don't know yourself, I say if you don't know yourself, something wrong. But
hold on, Ricky. It ain't even got nothing to do with knowing yourself. I understand what you're saying, baby girl. I really do. It's like you saying a motherfucker that ain't shit that you know ain't gonna work, ain't gonna help provide. He just out here gonna do what he want to do regardless. And
that's what I'm saying. You let a nigga bust to you, but you had an idea that he was not shit. Any nigga that ain't taking care of you before he knock you up ain't gonna take care of no child.
Hold on, but that's not always the occasion. Because I'm gonna tell you this: I was with a man for a whole year who was a Marine, had his own business, held everything together and shit like that, and didn't abuse me and almost take my life up until 2 weeks ago. So no, at the end of the day, you don't always know, because some people hold that persona so fucking hard, baby.
People that been with people for 50 years and turned around and killed them. I'm fully aware of all of that shit. I'm fully aware of all of that. But like I said, it's always a sign. There's always some sort of sign. So that's all the fuck I'm saying.
I have a question.
And when I had that sign, I left him. But then he came back.
Okay, so wait, let me ask this. Do you have children?
I sure do.
Are you married?
One. I got one child. And the reason I got one child, because I said ain't no another nigga gonna knock me the fuck up and give me child support. Why? Because I stopped that shit before it come to me. But
it already came to you. You already.
Yup. I was about what? 19, dumb as fuck, right? Just like everybody else. I was dumb as fuck. And it never happened again. My son's 13-year-old. Nigga, I protected myself from getting pregnant or any motherfucking thing. So, if you ain't putting no ring on this hand, I can't fuck with you. Period.
So I'm not trying to pry. I'm just basically trying to.
That's the type of mentality I'm talking about right there.
Yeah.
Like, see, go ahead. Go ahead,
Ms. Johnson. Say what you got to say.
See the system, the government, whatever you call that shit. All that did was confuse the hell out of some of us black women. We think that getting married, a man putting a ring on a finger, that's it. That's not it. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's the easy part.
There's way more to life than that. It's not that easy, because if it was, it wouldn't be so many bitches pregnant. It wouldn't be so many. It wouldn't be so many people pregnant now without being married. I never said that, being married is the first thing and that's gonna make everything better. No, I'm saying from my experience, I know I had signs before. So I allowed this man to knock me up. And then I got to deal with his bullshit until my son is 18 and we're not together. That's what I'm saying. So I'm just like, okay, next time I'm going to go about it a different way. Period.
Okay. Now I get what you're saying. Okay. So now the thing is if we not getting married, we ain't having no baby, blah, blah, blah. We're working towards a goal.
Yeah, we ain't got no future together. Why you want to leave me with your fucking offspring?
So, I mean, kids aside, when you take kids out of the situation, this is what I was saying, and this is also going back to what Abdul was saying.
Stop fucking.
No. Submission is a natural characteristic. It's not something that you are taught. It's something that's naturally happened when you are secure. When you feel security or you feel a sense of comfort and safety around you from your counterpart, from your man, from your mate, whoever, you will submit to that person because they are providing a situation where you do not have to worry. You know, right. You don't have to question. That's where submission comes from, and that's a natural thing.
Right.
Well, only thing I was saying was she loves to take care of home and things like that. I go out and I work and stuff like that, and home is her shit.
But you know, if you a single parent, shit, home is not a place you see often. It's not.
No,
if you a single parent.
I mean, it depend on how much money you making for one. But you know, nowadays we live in a society where you can have a 2-parent income and them parents still can't be at home because they got to hustle and bustle because that ain't enough money.
And that's one thing that like I don't want to do. I don't want to be missing out on my child and my children's time just because I'm out working. You gotta find balance. You gotta find balance because I have a college student and I have a 9-year-old. So
at this
not
point,
gonna be able to buy you back the first time your child ride a bike.
If both parents is working, if both parents is working, we at that point in the world to where
see, I don't really know because I always had a father. I don't know much about women. I don't really trust a bitch. You see what I'm saying? Because my dad was
there. But you gotta remember.
So I don't know.
You got fond memories of your father, right? You hear me? How do you pronounce your name?
Maisha.
Maisha. Okay, Maisha. You have to understand this. You looking like you're going to be with someone like your father.
You better say it. You better know it.
I understand and I know that. But the thing is though, like everybody doesn't understand that. You know, and I understand why you cut like that. You cut like a straight dude. For the simple fact, that's how you got your game.
But you do know that's because I spent a lot of time being very nice to men, all because my dad was too damn nice. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I give my goddamn heart to a nigga and fucking drop dead and he go off with another bitch. You feel me? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So because of that, I'm not gonna be nice anymore.
It's the thing you're trying to make up for though.
Your heart needs to be good.
About to pull up
your heart gotta stay good regardless. You got a good heart too though, mind you.
Keep your heart good.
Yeah, I do. I try to be. It probably seemed like I'm yelling, but Rick punk ass ain't tell y'all I have a speaking problem, nor did Earl tell y'all I have a speaking problem. So to me, I'm trying my hardest to project.
I had to be all that though. That wasn't even my responsibility. I didn't even know you was in the room. They just gotta be my punk ass.
You know, goddamn, I'm over here. You know, I'm over here yelling from my goddamn belly button and shit. Try to talk. I ain't gonna even be able to speak tomorrow for the first hour when I wake up.
It ain't my fault.
Nigga.
Oh, you gonna do it like that, Rick? Really, Rick? Look, I'm gonna tell you. I appreciate you coming on here, though. I appreciate you coming on here.
I'm happy she came on too. I think what the hell?
The world is bigger than the world is bigger than your problem. Just help out here.
He been trying to get me to come on, and I could never do it. So check how I did it this time. A bitch had to go to court on Zoom, nigga. So that's how I got it this time.
Welcome to my world,
man. Yeah, that's hilarious. So like, damn. Well, know how to work Zoom now, don't they?
Yeah. They and then they had you waiting, nigga. What? 20 minutes? Yeah. Right. They rude as fuck.
Yeah. And Mila, you in California? Fuck that.
You said what?
You in California?
California.
The sun looking so fucking so good out there.
It's hot in motherfucker. So listen, let's get back to this high value versus.
Oh yeah. I mean, the way you want to explain it though.
Shit, I can't call it. What you know good.
Mute your damn phone while you having your sidebar. So listen, my thing is that this high value thing didn't come into play until Kevin Samuels started counting these.
I had to look up this damn Kevin Samuels.
All right. This is golden. This is gonna be golden. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It didn't start. This high value term didn't start. It didn't popularize until he started scamming these wealthier brothers and demeaning. Let's get this right. And demeaning sisters and giving them the green light to say, you know, F you, this, that, and the third, or you don't make enough, you know.
Or you're average at best.
So he's part of the propaganda too.
Yeah, and here's the thing, is that we already make less.
Right.
Even if at the same level, we already make less. So what do you mean because you don't make this certain amount? Like it's okay for you to demean the same sisters that you was chasing when you didn't have that bread.
Okay, and that's exactly what I mean by my baby daddy when I said like this nigga. When you see this nigga, he talks so uppity. But I was there when you was asking your mama for $1. You feel me? So it's like, and then you get a job and a motherfucker look down on you. But see, I got a slight problem though, because my foster mom, I have always watched her put her man in position. So I got that same problem. I would take a nigga and build him up from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought in my head, I thought that, oh, okay, both people can't get to the top at once. So I thought I pushed my nigga up to the top. And when I get up there, he put me down. You know what I'm saying?
You are so wrong about that. You are so wrong about that.
Hold on,
I got a question.
No, it's a good thing, but both people can be in position at the same fucking time.
I said they both can't make it to both can't go up the same pole at the same time.
So
I thought that I pushed
It's
my
different
man.
avenues to the same thing. Yes, you can.
Hold on, I got a question for the men. Why is it that when we deal with y'all being broke or being down and out and stuff like that, and we stick around like she said, and we build y'all from the ground up and shit like that, and then when y'all get on y'all feet, y'all leave us for the first individual? But why is it when we come as a whole female with value, but we don't have our situation right, we're a gold digger? Why the fuck is that?
I wouldn't know because
guys that got issues.
I mean, I'm family oriented, so I don't dibble and dab into that type of shit. My girls come first. My daughters come first.
Look at
all I know.
I know, but can you answer the question of why they dog you the fuck out for the
right? I'm not talking about your mama or your daughter. I'm talking about a female spouse.
No. I'm saying like it's definitely, but I can actually do for myself. Therefore, I don't have to bother anybody. And if I'm gonna deal with you, I'm trying to help you. Point blank. Period. You know, I got love for who I fuck with. Yeah, I know that.
If I can't build with you.
Yeah, and like I'm trying to building is building. Like Rick, you're right. You touched the right subject. Like anybody that I fuck with, y'all gotta know I fuck with y'all. Y'all got to. Y'all not the same. Don't shake your head, Mila. Don't shake your head. But look, y'all not the same. I'm not the same. Shit, we have a same common goal.
Hey, they didn't take my order back there. Go ahead, talk. I'm about to mute myself. Sorry.
Well, I'm done being over nice to men. Only men who go get that quality time is my son. I'm sick that it took me this long to figure this shit out, but hey, I learned.
Exactly. And then that's the thing, though, like.
But what did you really learn other than to shut yourself off from the opposite sex? Which I ain't
shut myself off from shit. I learned that. A selfish person is a selfish person. I learned you cannot change a person that just don't give a fuck about nothing. You can't do that. So why waste your time giving them the world? You done wasted half of your damn life, nigga. Females, we done gave a nigga our fucking youth. You can't get that back to me. You know what I'm saying? You can't get it back.
Right.
Hey, look, y'all got it. Y'all got it.
How you was raised.
Y'all females got it. Listen. Go ahead, Sabina.
Right, because she was like, she spent time with this nigga that wasn't no good and this and that. But you have to understand that plays in the part how you was raised, because if you raised with both your mother and father, your father gonna tell you what type of man to look out for and what type of man not to date. You know,
I ain't say, oh, well, I don't know if the comment was directly towards me, but I ain't say where or how I was raised. I just said that my dad was there.
Okay, so you throwing it all out of proportion.
Well, no, it's not even that deep. I was the one that said, like, she gonna find somebody like her dad, though, which is not a bad thing.
Thank you. That's why every guy that I get with, they gotta work day and motherfucking night like my father did.
Exactly.
Period.
And that makes sense, though.
You gotta be nice to me. And that's what I'm saying. Anytime I allow a motherfucker to disrespect me, it was because of me, not because of what the fuck I did not listen to my dad, not because I wasn't taught. It was because I didn't listen. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
And then you ain't no punk bitch either, though, so.
Nah, I don't play that game. I don't play that game. Motherfuckers sitting there looking crazy and shit. I ain't doing that shit no more. Did it already. I'm not gonna sit up there and let a motherfucker play with me in my 30s. God damn it. I'm gonna be peaceful.
Right.
And if that means by my goddamn self, then that means by myself.
I'm 67, so I get it. And then you know, yeah, I'm 67.
He lying like a motherfucker, dog. Don't listen to him.
I need to drink some of your water that you're drinking then. Since you're 67.
Well, it's a lot of it. It's a gallon a day, actually.
Yeah. 67.
The thing is, though, like, man,
first of all, what we gonna do is we gonna quit lying. Okay?
You know,
right.
That's what we gonna do.
You know, I don't
do we stop lying?
People ain't gonna be able to stop lying now, because a lot of people have secrets that they don't want to expose.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna
lying about his age for one.
I am 67. Like, I mean, if I showed you my birth certificate, you know what? Look, I'm not against anybody that tells stories and anything like that, but me personally, I'm telling the truth.
Whatever.
And then this is what I get. And I love y'all so much too, all right? Just remember that.
Ain't no way you 67, sir. I'm sorry, I don't see that.
No, I really am. Honestly, I am.
Oh, no.
Look, how impossible can I be at my place of employment for 21 years?
Because you started when you was
a teenager. Right.
How is that possible? Do y'all know anybody like that?
18? Yes.
You do?
Yes.
You looking for a
that
job?
Nigga started working at 18 and he's 76 and 67 years old and he's been working for 21
he's our
years.
age and he's still working now, is what I'm saying.
not
So that's why I don't
age.
believe he's 67. He's full of shit.
I am not y'all age. I promise y'all that.
Not 67, are you?
Yes,
don't
I
play
am.
with me.
No,
because
he's
I
not.
am over here smoking some
He's
indigo,
about
nigga.
37.
Don't play.
Let me. I want some too. God damn it! That's how old I am.
You ain't older than 46.
What?
He ain't even 40.
What?
Right.
Man, y'all can't do me like this. Oh well, thank
I know
y'all.
You're
though.
not 40.
Thank y'all though. I appreciate it. Yeah.
You started it with the 67 bullshit. You opened the door.
Up there, and I gotta upload this stuff too, man. Y'all made my day. I didn't think it'd turn out like this, man. Yeah, man, I'm old as shit. Y'all know that. Oh damn, that's why y'all fuck with me, right?
Shut up, lying.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. People don't know. That's fucked up. That's
I don't know
thing
yet.
to hear from people my age.
I don't know. This is my first time being out here with y'all, and I already got the title of what y'all said, negativity. That's so funny.
We don't do that. We don't do that here.
Nah. What's your name, honey?
Maisha.
Maisha, I'm Mila, and
I know you cool as fuck. You cool as fuck. Everything you just said was real. You know, it ain't nothing.
But what I'm gonna say to you is, don't take shit personal in these podcasts, please don't.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Don't take nothing
everybody
personal.
just
we all here for each other.
Yeah,
like a family.
we don't. Honey, listen, we got each other's back, and we gonna have yours if you join the crew. So.
Right. And I couldn't say that better than Mila.
Just don't take shit literal, you know, because these motherfuckers is some
talking shit motherfuckers.
Oh man,
yeah, I was gonna say something else, sis, but I'll just leave it at that. I'll let you finish the sentence.
I ain't shit.
Nah, so you good, Aisha, baby. Just don't take nothing personal, because we all good and we all lived and we all have faults. The only thing is that we all have transparency. We know what we fucked up at, and we're gonna admit it. And you know, the only thing we ask is you do the same. If you're gonna keep it real, keep it all the way real.
Right, I do. I just kind of didn't agree with the that said something about how you was raised, because a motherfucker tell that kid all day, don't do this, don't do that. A motherfucker go do what they want to do.
And who knows that better than the black mama?
What you do is on you. You make your own fucking choices. Once your parents have you, all the fuck they give you is life. That's it. What you do with your life is your fucking problem.
Some of your habits come from your upbringing, because it's through repetition and you see things, and that's how you learn things, and that's how they become your habits.
My kids will never step foot in the hood I'm from. They will never see that light of day.
Ms. Johnson.
But I was raised I was raised real special. I got 100 different moms. I was never just in one household or anything like that. So that's why I say you can't say how everybody was raised, because you don't really know how this person. One person could have been raised by wolves. We don't know.
That was me. We do know.
Well, I can tell you the way I was raised. I was not raised to know what a good man was. I wasn't raised that way. I had to learn the hard way.
I'm gonna say this. I was raised in a two parent household. One with my real father, and then when my mom divorced him, with my stepfather. And I can tell you now that I have, even with both of those men being in my household, I had daddy issues, and I chose the wrong man. The wrong man. I don't care how much my dad told me this dude was. When I say chose the wrong man, and I'm telling you, I picked him out the bottom of the damn barrel.
Yeah.
So it's not about definitely not about how you were raised, but it is about the characteristics and the actions that you've seen in the home. My mom was very submissive, and she was submissive to my father and my stepfather. So that's where I learned submission from. But my stepfather was also an adulteress. He cheated, and she accepted it, and she kept accepting it until she got tired. So what I seen was accepted until you get tired. And that's what I went through. I put myself through unnecessary hell for no reason. Right. Because of the actions that I seen on a repeated basis.
Right. It's like a subliminal type of what do you call it? It's like you see it and then you repeat it when you get older, but you don't really know that you're repeating the same actions that your parents did. Because my father, he used to beat the hell out of my mama. I mean all the time. Every weekend he'll go out, gamble his money up, get mad, come home, and just beat on her for no reason. And so when I got older, I ended up in an abusive relationship. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be in one, but it's like your mind. It's like you when you're used to seeing something, you kind of like attract certain type of people.
See, but I was raised by so many different people. So instead of me being like that, it was the opposite. And when I say the opposite, like, instead, I went for guys that was gonna go to work and take care of their son. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't fuck with, you know what I'm saying, thug guys and things like that. So it was just like, I was the opposite because I learned from other people. Like, I might be with this household and I'm watching her whoop her nigga ass. Then I get over here and my other mama like, no, you need to sit back and let this man be a man. So it's like, I done learned from all different corners or whatever. So instead, I just ended up going for a guy that I thought was nice like my dad and was able to provide. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was. I didn't see my parents together like that or no shit like that. So I can't really say, oh, well, I'm repeating what they did because I didn't see what they did. I just did what I knew that my dad did for me, which was be nice to me, provide for me, care for me. That's it. So I thought a man was supposed to be automatically like that. I thought a man automatically loved me the same way my dad did, and I was wrong.
Oh yeah, you were dearly wrong.
I've been there. I've been there too.
I gotta upload this. It's gonna be a long one. It started late, ran long, it balanced out. But could y'all please share this, man? Because it's some stuff that everybody need to hear.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna send it to y'all, and I hope it gets sent to you. If not, I'll show you how to subscribe and anything. Like, y'all need to watch this because this is broke, man. This turned into something like way better than I anticipated. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something like where we really like. And Mila, you know what time of the podcast it is, right?
So, what time is the podcast?
What time?
Fuck white people.
Oh shit! You off camera? That don't matter. Look.
So wait,
hey, Mila.
what time is the podcast?
Them white people.
It's the time to
like
talk about this. Talk about mental health.
Mental health.
Oh, absolutely. So I am going to promote this, and I'm going to promote it until we see change in some sort of reform, or we see the society starts understanding and holding themselves accountable for mental illness. Mental illness, if you are feeling some kind of way, shit ain't right, you can't find an answer, and nothing is soothing your soul, go talk to somebody. Go seek help. You know, most importantly, talk to somebody who can't go run your business by law. I say that, and I mean it, and I stand for it. Definitely keep your mind in check, because a good mental stability makes for a happy life.
And I do approve this message, and no one can say it like Mila, but this is what we're here for. Positivity, change, and enjoying life. Everything, I mean, like, it's always been good to be aware of certain things. You looking like, fuck you, nigga. Like, no, it's all about advancing in life, though. Like, she looking like, yeah, whatever.
No, I'm just trying to listen. Damn.
But we enjoy you here, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we want to see you back.
I am not a person that get intimidated easily. Like, trust me, it take a lot of shit to piss me off or to get me to run. Come on, we on a damn phone. Ain't nobody about to, you know what I'm saying?
No. What I'm saying is, oh, like, not intimidation or anything. Like, we want you to be a part of growth, like with us. Yeah, we like you too. That's what I'm saying. Shit.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Life ain't all bad. Just know that.
I'll be here next week. My hair won't look like this. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, just to let you know, my hair gonna look like this. But do you know
how many times I have tried to zoom in with y'all? I have tried to do this a bunch of times. Like I said, it took a court case to get me to do this shit.
Oh, damn, for real? Yeah. Fuck, Zoom? Really?
I couldn't do it. I couldn't get right. Just couldn't comprehend.
Yeah, when you go to court, though, yes, sir. You have to be on at a certain time, like, yes, your honor, and know your honor, and you're looking like this is bullshit, and they have you have any questions? No, you don't want to get no more fucking any more trouble. Yeah, I get it definitely. But you know what? It was awesome though, and I want you to know that.
Yeah, it is. Everybody just got to take accountability for themselves. When you a foster kid like me, you know what I'm saying? You take everything for what it really is. I don't fantasize. I deal in reality all day, every day. I don't sit there and be, I'm going to walk on. No, that ain't how the fuck it is, because it ain't no motherfucking red carpet out there. It's just cement.
Exactly. The hood red carpet, but that don't mean shit.
Well, I'm in Belleville. I'm in the woods. Just don't come out here.
You know I love you, right?
Yeah, I love all of y'all. Y'all cool. It's cool. It is. Rick know me. He knows me.
Rick disappeared too, though. So it's all good. I'm finna try to find him.
I know, but he the
literally.
one who brought me in.
And that's good you came. How long did it take? You getting the first case?
Some months.
Yeah, I bet. And now it ain't that bad, is it?
It's not. Like, it's not. It's cool. It's cool as fuck. Y'all got me together, okay? Y'all got me together.
And I got together, though, honestly, though. It benefits everybody. But
hell yeah. Because I am too goddamn nice to men. For real. God damn it.
Be nice to yourself. Be nice to yourself. You come first.
I'm too goddamn nice. Now I'm crazy than a motherfucker.
Man, we all are in our own sense. But I just want to rewind this back to the cat on antidepressants, though, and I'll be happy with my evening. Deborah, just rewind it. Like when I sent it, when I posted it in the group, just rewind it and take it easy and look at it. You're gonna be in tears again because we know how our pets are though. You're a pet person. So. But all right, I'm gonna let y'all go though. I'm gonna upload this and stuff, and I gotta use the bathroom, smoke, eat my second dinner, and then you know how Taco Tuesdays was a success. So it's all love.
Yep.
All right, Earl. Thanks for showing up too, man.
No problem, my brother.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.
Y'all be
All
slow.
right.
Have a
You
good
too.
one.